a little bit more info on the Sword of the Watcher. So along with being able to figure out how to exactly construct all of the different tools in the Necronomicon, a couple of some good information has come my way. The papers in the Attic blog and Warlock Asylum and the Ninzu Shinto Monastery were able to kind of decipher a little bit more of the book and kind of beat me to the punch on it, although thanks guys for that, because I probably would have never figured this out on my own. But there are two scripts of what looks like runes or different letters in some undecipherable language that are within the Necronomicon. I don't have a copy of the book on me at the moment because I am presently not at my house, but if you look in the book itself, there are two sections, like I said, that have some scripts on them that are kind of oddly placed. I know one of them, I believe, is in the Aurelia text. And I'm trying to remember what the other one is, but somebody fact check me on that. Like, you guys are good at that. Anyway, I have a picture of the two parts of the script of the undecipherable letters that I will have playing for about a minute at the end of the video after I kind of talk more about it. Now, the Sword of the Watcher is mentioned only a few times in the Necronomicon, and its construction is never really quite laid out, just like a lot of other things in the book. And one thing that it does say in the book is that the Sword of the Watcher needs to have the sign of the Bandar on it, which of course is the sign for the Watcher. But if you fact check it, the Bandar itself is never to be used alone, because it needs to be reminded of the covenant that is sworn between the Elder Gods and the race of men. So if you only have the Bandar sign on the Sword of the Watcher, you're already going to set yourself up for failure, and the Bandar is kind of not be reminded of its duties. So if you look at the scripts in the book, and once again, these two scripts are going to be put at the end of this video, you're going to notice that along with all the characters that we kind of can't understand, one of the characters is the Aga, the Elder sign. Now, if you kind of put all these different parts together, the Sword of the Watcher needs to have the Bandar on it, but like we know, it should also have the Aga or the Ara with it. Now, that script that I was talking about has the Aga in it. So what they were kind of able to figure out is that all of those scripts, that undecipherable script and the Bandar sign, need to go on the Sword of the Watcher. That way, it's kind of fully blessed. I'm not entirely in the understanding of what all of those scripts mean. Like the Mad Arab said, he was talking about how there were some characters that he once understood, but kind of it's almost like he at one point knew how to read them, but now he can't anymore, or he couldn't as he was aging at the time that he wrote the book. If you actually do the math, he said about 101 moons, which would be about 80 years or so. So at the time that he wrote the book, he was about 80 years old. And so, of course, some of those things, like even some things that happened a couple years ago to me, I can't remember them at all. So he left us some clues, and like it says at the beginning of the book, if I do not finish the task, take what is here and discover the rest. And that's what I think that all of you as viewers are doing. If you're interested in the Necronomicon, that's what I'm doing. That's what the papers in the Attic blog and the Ninzu Shinto Monastery and my friend Warlock Asylum are doing. So kudos to him for helping me to figure this out, and I know that he gave me permission to make a video on it. So guys, take a look at the script that's at the end of the video, and when you're going to create your Sword of the Watcher, make sure that you have the Bandar sign on it, along with all of the other scripts that are in the book, that indecipherable script, which once again will be at the end of this video. Remember, the Sword of the Watcher should be, it's only described as a sword. I would try to find one that is, well made, perhaps black in color, something that you can, you're able to put that script on the blade, and then you can bless it and consecrate it with, fire, air, water, and earth. And then you're good and ready to go when it comes to summoning the Watcher and following through the gate walking. So I hope this helps to figure out more of the book, and I hope it's kind of easy to understand. Once again, take a look at the script that's going to be at the end of this video for about a minute. screenshot it, whatever, pause it, and so you're able to create the Sword of the Watcher in the effective manner that was given to us by the Mad Arab through the Necronomicon. Good hunting.